Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a special delivery from the wonderful family at Diodario. They have sent me out their brand new pedal tuner to try, to unbox, to review and to demo for you guys. But just before we tuck into this awesome new pedal, I would love to say a huge thank you to today's video sponsor, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of super interesting classes for creative people to explore new skills, to work on their passions and hobbies, and to really delve into their creative side. Skillshare offers creative classes designed for real life and all of the circumstances that come with it. These lessons can really help you to stay inspired, to learn new things, and to introduce you to a community of millions. They have classes on literally everything that you could ever imagine. You might have heard me speaking about it in previous videos, but Skillshare offer classes on a variety of topics such as music, art, design, photography, videography, house plants, and how to look after them. They literally have such an extensive, wide range of videos and classes to explore. Like, it's literally limitless. You will never get bored on Skillshare. Speaking of classes, I'd highly recommend that you guys check out Beginner's Guide to Garageband, Let's Write a Song by Mike Barnes. This particular class is super thorough and really informative. He literally teaches you everything that you need to know to kind of get started on your recording journey. He breaks it down into three main sections. So he goes over GarageBand anatomy, recording, and then mixing and mastering, which are all of the key things that you need to kind of like confidently get started on your recording journey. And I'm sure even if you use different software, for example, I use Logic, you will still learn a lot of things that would apply to that. There are absolutely zero ads on Skillshare as it is specifically curated for learning, so you will not have to deal with any ad interruptions that you might encounter on YouTube, such as I am bringing you now. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the top line of my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership, and then after that it's only about $10 a month. I really hope that you guys enjoy the free membership and classes. I'm sure it will keep you thoroughly entertained, especially if you are in lockdown like me. Anyway, let us get into the unboxing of the new Diodario tuner pedal. Right, okay. Ta-da! Nice. It already looks slick, just going off of the packaging, and they've got this cool little, what is this called? Pulley thing that rips off, just like on the string packets, which is a nice little touch. The Diodario Pedal Tuner Plus takes the speed and accuracy of our original pedal tuner and boosts its performance with two new onboard features. First, it is a high-quality signal buffer to maintain your sound across long cable runs and prevent signal loss throughout your effects chain. Next, it includes a programmable countdown timer to keep track of your set or session time, a multi-purpose pedal board tool, and the Pedal Tuner Plus keeps you and your playing in tune and on time. That's very awesome. I have never heard of another pedal that has a countdown timer on the pedal to keep track of like playing time, session time, set time, which is really cool because the amount of times that I've been playing live with absolutely zero awareness of what the time is, how long we have been playing, you know, it's very easy to overrun. This is super swish. It looks like I am unboxing a new iPhone. Ooh, this bit looks like an iPhone as well. It also comes with some Velcro, and then it also gives you like a foam strip if you don't want to put Velcro on and you just want it to be a little bit grippier. Alright, so super simple instructions. I imagine I will still find a way to get this wrong because I generally do with most things. I'm just going to read the instructions out loud on the countdown timer because this is the function I'm most excited to try and most nervous that I'll probably end up getting wrong, and then yeah. Okay, so press the countdown button on the side of the pedal tuner to select the length of time. Each press will increase the length by 5 minutes. Press and hold button to scroll at a faster rate. So yeah, so it's got a very subtle countdown button here and then a calibration button and obviously your input. And the thing I like about this button is it's not massive, like it's nice and subtle. Like the amount of times also I've been on stage and because knobs and dials and buttons on pedals are too big, like, and I've accidentally knocked them and like messed it all up. Like this has happened quite a few times to me. Alright, so got my guitar now. as the tuner is not engaged right now, as you can see, obviously I still have sound. However, if I engage tuner, wait, no sound will come through. It acts as a mute straight away, obviously, as I think all tuners do really. So let's tune up. Okay, so the thing I am obviously most interested in, as no other pedal tuners, or pedals for that matter, have ever had this function, at least not to my knowledge, I've never heard of it before, is the countdown function. So to engage it, I'm pretty sure you just simply, tap the countdown button and a number will register at the bottom of the screen to tell you what your set time is registered at. There you go, 105, 110, 115, 120. As we read in the instructions, it goes up by 5 minutes each time, and then once it starts flashing, you press it again on the countdown button, and then these two green arrows start flashing for you. And that's how you can see that you are, you're in your set time. It says the time right at the bottom all the way through your set and counts down for however many minutes you've kind of set it to. So yeah, 120. Obviously I'm not going to be sat here for 2 hours right now, but you get the idea. And then when you want to engage your tuner, you can. And then the countdown timer does disappear there temporarily, because you want to have your frequency number at the bottom, so you know what frequency you're tuning to. Mine is just set to 440 at the moment, and then it disappears as well. And then turn the tuner back off, and up comes my timer once again. So the other thing, which was the same on the last tuner, I remember, pitch. It had a pitch button. On this button it is calibration, and this basically allows you to change the frequency that you are tuning to, and it actually has quite a big range. It goes all the way up to 475 from 415 Hertz. Very simply, like other tuner pedals that I have had, I've managed to hit random buttons and accidentally change frequencies and stuff like that, and get really confused and lost in what the pedal kind of is doing, and where I am in the pedal and what's going on. Whereas this is relatively straightforward. There's only a couple of buttons. There's literally 3 buttons. You've got calibration to change your frequency, you've got your countdown button to set up your timer, and you've got on and off, and that is like literally all you can press. So it's super simple to use. So this tuner pedal can also be used with a 9-volt battery as well, which is really good. I am currently plugged into a power source, but obviously if that's not your thing and you'd rather rock with batteries, or you only have one pedal so you only need to have one battery, then that's totally cool. It is compatible with a 9-volt battery too. So overall, as a comparison as well, obviously, because I've got the old one here as well, it's a little bit dusty right now, but as a comparison, they're both very, very similar. So this side is pretty much the same, and I think they're like exactly the same size as well. The tops of them look exactly the same as well. The backs are the same. The fronts are pretty much the same as well. Obviously the casing on the new one, I'm not sure if they're doing them in different colours, but this is like a black casing, and this one was more like metallic-y silver sort of colour. I prefer the look of this black one, as I think it looks super swish and very, very suave and sleek, if you like. The right side is pretty much the same on the input front. That is exactly the same, but obviously on the right side on the old one, it didn't have as many functions. It just had the pitch function to change your frequency, whereas this one has calibration, which is the pitch, and then also the countdown function as well. I would actually say the new one has a slight bit more weight to it as well, a little bit weightier. I am just thoroughly impressed. Like, it's super straightforward to use, and that's kind of like really what I look for in a pedal. When I'm on stage, I don't want to be stressed out thinking about all these different things that I need to program, and if I were to accidentally hit a button, like how do I recover from that and get back from that? I don't want to spend all my time on my knees like fiddling with my pedals, so the simpler the better for stage use, definitely. And like the other deal breaker with these for me as well, that make them so appealing, is the fact that the display is so big. You know, when you're in a dark room like on stage, it's already hard enough to kind of see things, but because the display is so big, you're not going to have that trouble. Also, if you're playing festivals and you've got the sunlight beaming down on your pedal board, it is literally impossible to see the lights on your pedal board, I've always found, whereas having a slightly bigger display will definitely make it a lot easier to see, so that's really amazing too. So my overall thoughts, they look amazing. That is just swish. Like I said earlier, it's like if an iPhone was a guitar pedal, that's what you have here. So really impressed with the look of it. Good weight to it, very sleek. Display is nice and big for you to see, has a good click to it. The buttons are super simple to use, very easy to use, super straight up, like just a really functional, decent, reliable pedal, and really fast as well. Super fast response and accurate to tuning as well. I didn't experience any issues whatsoever with the last tuner at all. It was absolutely on point, but obviously they said they've improved it so that if you're running through a longer cable, this apparently deals better with that. I will report back once we finally are allowed to play live again and let you know. Overall, super impressed with this. I'll leave a link in my description down below for you guys to check out these tuners. I want to say a huge thank you to Diodario for sending me this pedal. As always, you guys are the best and this is an incredible product. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, comment down below and subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys do that. Let me know if you would like to see more unboxing and gear demos. If you would like to support me further, please check out my Patreon, where I release weekly guitar lessons every single Wednesday. I release solo tutorials, lick tutorials, techniques, ear training, music theory, tabs for every single cover video that I release to my Instagram or YouTube, and just general guitar content goodness exclusive to Patreon, so you can't find it anywhere else. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I wish you a beautiful week and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!